Hey guys, DarthGlorik here, back with another random video. Oh man, it's been a lifetime since I've been able to say that intro. I'm back, everybody. I'm officially returned. The channel is alive once again. It feels so weird. It feels so weird. I'm so sorry. So obviously, for those of you that don't know, I have been on a hiatus. It was supposed to be short. It was not as short as I planned and as I wanted by any means. It was supposed to be short, and yeah, and obviously it wasn't. I wasn't planning on being gone 10 months, and that's basically what it was, I think. And I am not thrilled about it, but a lot happened. A lot happened. So I was moving. I had to move because I was gonna get my CDL. Was the plan was so that I could get my CDL so I could drive big trucks. And the thing was, at the time I was living in Utah and I was living rooming with my sister. She was my roommate, I mean. And so she was my roommate, and I was working this crap, like hole in the wall, doesn't matter at all, warehouse job. And I was only doing it because I was on a waiting list to get into school, and a truck driving school in Utah. And the plan was I was going to attend that school and I was going to stay at what I was doing, but that didn't work out. There was a waiting list, an undeterminedly long waiting list. And I didn't know what it was going to be. They didn't have an ETA or an estimate for me at all. And so I looked at, my parents had been researching truck driving schools in New Mexico where they lived, and they said they looked at some and they found out, hey, there's no waiting list at these ones. There's more options here, and you can start. And one of the ones I looked at, you could start any Monday. Any Monday you could start. And so obviously that's way better than who knows how long. And so I moved, and what I did is I actually sold my car, my little CRV. I sold it to my sister that I was rooming with because her car was old and she needed something more reliable. And so I sold it to her, and mostly the other reason is I was tired of the CRV. It was a good car, very reliable, did great for me its whole life, but I really just want a car that represents me more. I want like a Mustang or a truck or something cool. You know, I'm a little tired of driving the soccer mom CRV. So, and that was the other reason. So I didn't feel bad about selling it because I knew that in the future, I was going to upgrade to something more me, you know? And so I sold it, and I packed all my stuff in storage, and I moved on my motorcycle. And so all of my really squishy stuff and the valuable stuff, like my PC, my Xboxes, monitors, all that stuff, that stayed in my sister's apartment, because rather than get another roommate, now she pays for the whole thing and it's just hers. And she uses my old bedroom is now her bedroom, and she uses her old bedroom for her office. And so all of that's super great for her. And so I sold the CRV to her, and I actually ended up taking her old car and having it here, by the way, which is kind of funny. Which is a Taurus, in case you're curious, a 2000 Taurus. So it's 24-year-old Taurus. Anyway, and so I packed a duffel bag and I loaded my motorcycle, and that was it. I moved. And so I did end up doing the truck driving school. I went through that, and I did get my CDL. The truck driving school took a lot longer than I would have wanted. It took a lot longer. They were slow to get me tested. Their instructors were not. They were very knowledgeable, but they weren't very good instructors. They knew how to drive. They were very good at driving, but they just weren't very good instructors. They weren't very helpful at teaching me what I was supposed to do and what what they wanted me to do and all the maneuvers that I had to do for the testing and stuff. They weren't really good about walking you through it. And to do the pre-trip for the inside and outside there's like 1,000 items on the stupid pre-trip, and other students were the people that taught me how to do all those things. And so I did end up passing the actual road test first try. First real try. First try, the truck failed, which is my school's fault, not mine. And the truck, they had a mechanical problem and it failed, which was not my fault. But then the first time I got to actually test, like 2 or 3 weeks later, I passed first try, which feels really good. So I did get that, and then I did end up getting my job. I do drive for a living. So I'm taking advantage of my CDL. The job is not what I want to be doing long term. It's not what I want to be doing. We deliver to gas stations, and a lot of things like the gas stations get, like cigarettes and other such things, and like dry goods, frozen foods. And so you get a dolly and you have a ramp and you run up the ramp all day. And so it's not what I want to be doing. Plus, you don't work alone, and I'm a loner. I just kind of mind my own business, and I don't really work well with other people. And you don't work alone. You always work in teams. And so it's not what I want to be doing. But my plan is to get a year of driving experience with these guys. And once I have my year of driving experience, which most jobs require you to have a year of driving experience, once I have a year and I have a clean record, and which so far so good, then I will move on. I will move on to a job that pays a lot more. Because these guys also lied about what I was going to make when I started working for them too, which doesn't feel very good. But either way, I'm getting my experience, and I had to start somewhere, and no one wants to hire the new graduate, so I'm able to do that, and that's really exciting. And so I did end up driving, and that's what I'm doing now. I've been with this company 3 months, and I've been with this company 3 months, and so far so good. I mean, I'm getting through it, and sorry, I'm all congested all of a sudden. Anyway, but yeah, I so far so good on that. And then I did end up getting an apartment, which is the other bit of exciting news that happened while I was away. I did end up getting an apartment, and now that's where I'm currently recording, is my own full-blown apartment. It's a two-bedroom apartment, and it's nice. It's old. It's kind of old. It has a lot of little faux pas, but it is all mine. It's all mine. It's 1,100 square feet, way bigger than your average apartment than you would expect, and I do make enough at this job that I'm able to pay for it myself. And so I live alone, and I have my own place, and which I've never done before. I've always had roommates or other weird situations like that, and which is not ideal. And now, luckily, most of the time, my roommates were my sisters, but I had some where they weren't, and I hated that. And so I do live alone, and it's literally a dream come true. And so it feels very novel. It's super weird that I'm in my office right now, and which is so weird. It's so weird to say. I'm so used to having roommates or being nervous because I can't talk too loud because whatever. My sister's might over here, so I can't swear in my channel or whatever. Just I don't know. It's super wild, super wild. So anyway, I am just really, really ecstatic to be back. So a lot happened while I was away, obviously, and I was really busy. And like I said, really sorry it took me so long. That was not supposed to take 10 months. When I said short hiatus in the last video, it was supposed to be a short hiatus. That was what it was supposed to be. And so, really sorry that it took so long, but I'm back, and that's what matters. So as far as what we're jumping into, we will be resuming my Shadow of War playthrough that we were in the middle of when I stopped for my hiatus. We will be resuming that right where we left off. I still have the save and all that, so all that's Gucci. And I'm very, very excited about that. Now, I expect I'll be rusty because while I was away, the only system I had access to was my Switch. And it was mobile, not like attached to a TV. Was just my Switch on mobile. So that's all I had access to. So I've been playing a lot of Pokemon and Fire Emblem. And I finally beat the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, finally. And so that's all I've been doing because that's all I had access to. So the first time I touched my Xbox was this last weekend. This last weekend was the first time. I guess maybe, yeah, no, I guess it was. It's like actually it was like the beginning of this week really because I work Tuesday through Saturday, so for me the weekend is Sunday Monday. So I'm a little off than most people, but on days. But the first time I touched my Xbox was the very beginning of this week, and so it was the first time, and I was rusty. So there might be some rust that I have to break off, but I've been gaming pretty solid throughout this week as I had time off and days off and things. And for fun, I'm playing Fallout 4 and. I watched with all the success of the Fallout TV show, and I really enjoyed it. I watched it, very, very good. I really wanted to play Fallout, so as soon as I had access to my Xbox, I started a new Fallout 4 playthrough, and then I'm achievement grinding in Need for Speed Heat right now, but I am not positive how much I'm sticking to that anymore. I feel like I got everything I could easily get now, and so I'm kind of probably done grinding on that one. But anyway, so I've been doing that a little bit, and so it won't be as rusty as I was when I first picked up the controller, that's for sure. I did get a brand new controller today because the one that I pulled out of storage, you know, I say storage, but it was in my sister's apartment. It's kind of, I don't know, it's not very old, but it's just not very impressive, I guess, because there's a couple of buttons that stick really bad, and like the home button is basically worthless. Like, and I didn't drop it or anything, so I don't know what its problem is. Maybe it's just my sweaty, grimy hands touching it too much, but I don't feel like it was very gross. I don't know. Anyway, so I got a brand new controller. It's a Turtle Beach off-brand controller, and but I've used Turtle Beach stuff for years, and I've always been impressed. So I suspect it'll be fine, and it'll definitely work better than the one I'm stuck with. So that'll be really, really useful. Anyway, so we will be resuming Shadow of War. I will be also resuming my classic system of the main game and side game. My goal is to do 3 videos a week. I'm hoping to have videos go up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm actually probably going to start utilizing the, like, upload in advance. Is that called Premiere, maybe? I'm going to start utilizing that stuff so I can upload stuff in advance. Because over my weekends, if I could have things ready and uploaded for the week and have those all premiering when they were supposed to, it would just be more convenient than trying to worry about it the day of. Because for work, I'm in a hotel two nights a week. And so trying to work around my work schedule would be quite difficult if I don't utilize the Premiere system. Otherwise, I'd have to adjust it. So the goal is to have the main game be Monday and Friday, and the side game be every Wednesday. And of course, there's always the possibility of weekend stuff. Of just like bonus uploads on weekends, always a possibility. And so that is the goal. That is what I want to do. That is the goal. So I think that sounds like something I can attain, and I'm hopeful to do that. So as of the time of recording this, at the moment I haven't recorded anything, but right after I finish this, I'm going to start recording our actual videos. So by the time you're seeing this and it's uploaded, I have started recording on my end, and so very soon, ideally coming into this next week, videos will be going out. Is my goal. So I don't know what the new side game will be. Right before the hiatus, we just finished a Civ 5 Germany domination playthrough, I believe, and we barely squeaked it out before I had to stop. And so it was a good stopping place for that. But I will be jumping into a new side game. I'm probably going to do something kind of low-key, maybe a visual novel or something along those lines, because I know what I'm going to do afterwards. I have an idea about what I'm going to try to do afterwards for the new side game, and I kind of need some time to stall because it involves modding. And so that'll be your hint on what the new side game will be. And so I'm thinking for now I might just do like a little shorter visual novel, something kind of quick and easy and simple, and then that'll give me a week or two to mod this game that I'm hoping we can play. And so that is going to be the hope and the prayer. I am very, very excited. I am also hopeful that motovlogs can return. I do have one motovlog that I need to edit from last year that I just didn't for some reason. And so I do need to do that. Hopefully that'll be up at some point. I don't have an ETA for you still, but I am hopeful that'll be up. But now that I'm in New Mexico again, there's rides around here, even some very local ones that are super cool. And I would love to take you guys on that journey and to do some motovlogs. So hoping to do some of those this summer. And I'm also hopeful to get back on the ball with par reviews. I slipped and I've been off of it for ages, but I wouldn't be against getting back on the ball with that. So hopefully par reviews can come back as well. I have a par review that I recorded last year that again I need to edit and get up, and so I probably could do that, which wouldn't be bad. Anyway, and so, yeah, just lots of good stuff coming. Lots of good stuff coming. But if you're seeing this, I have officially started recording and hoping videos will be rolling out very soon. And I am very sorry that I was gone for so long. Was not supposed to happen that way. And happy to be back. And that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. And we will talk to you guys later. Oh, that feels so good. Hi, guys. Splat. Oh, we're going, babe. We're going. Oh, my lord. Okay, it's fine. I saved it. I saved it. You see that quick response? My lord, what a tap, though. Me and Buck. We just freaking spit roasted that guy.